Hello guys, today it's another review and it's my blaster that I ordered a week ago and it's on the double defense pack. Firstly, let's get to the back of the box. We have this Spectre over here with this orange stock attachment point, which is white on it, fine. And then we have the Woden. Pretty basic things. If you get to see whatever it has. 40 darts. Let's get to the unboxing. So that was the unboxing. The one problem with the unboxing is that it's plastic-free packaging, except the glue and tape, so it's kind of hard to cut. Anyways, you got the 40 darts, 20 of the blue, and then you have the oranges. Then we got the Warden. It's pretty great. I really like the grip, so. Oh, pretty great. Now we have the stock of the Spectre. We got, of course, got the Spectre, and I think it's that. I think it's amazing, honestly. Yeah. Difficult to get off. You also have this, which attaches a bit differently. Quite cool. But we of course got the Spectre. I like it. That was the unboxing. We also got the instructions. That was the unboxing. Now let's get to the external review. Firstly, I will be reviewing the Spectre. I'll first remove the attachments, then we'll go over them after I go over the blaster. At the front you have a end-strike barrel lock where you can put the attachment. You have this cylinder, which is 5-round cylinder, that when you push this button right here you can push it out, and now you have a cylinder, pop-out cylinder, which you can load. To put it back in, you just push it back in. No big problems there. I really like that. Coming at the top, we do have a singular end strike rail, which has this spring powered. This is the oldest rails. They are the expensive type of rail. You have this grip which you can drive back to fire, and it rotates the cylinder counterclockwise, which I like. The problem with this grip is that it's a bit smaller than I would like, and sometimes if you really fast or hardly do it and real fast, it might not spin. But I didn't have problems with misalignment, so that's good. The trigger is pretty nice feeling. It has a strong spring inside, and even though it's a long trigger pull, you only have to go this far to actually release the spring. The grip has these grooves, but they are kind of wide grooves, so even if you have weird shaped hands, it will be still great. And you have a sling attachment point at the bottom, and we have the end strike stock attachment point, which is this one is a bit weirder, works normally. Now let's get to the attachments. You have the Spectre barrel, which is pretty cool. It is pretty wide inside, so it actually doesn't decrease your performance. It holds on pretty tightly, and it looks like a suppressor. And the way it holds on is with this notch right here, which is spring powered. That thing kind of like makes it stick better so it doesn't spin off. I hope that is how the Storm Charge barrels works too. The stock is my favorite right now, much better than the Echo because it's not that. This one's pretty long. It only on one side has this release, so if that's a problem to you, I don't see why it would be. But there's one cool thing about this stock. See it? Pretty great. Bit flimsy, but not as much as I would think, and I don't put that much pressure on when I prime. But it will wobble a little bit, but it's not that scary. If you use the modified blasters, then you're pretty much dead. Not dead, but you know what I mean. But the cool thing about this is you can pull it back, then it's unlocked, forward, back, and now you have like a smaller blaster. And when you want to use it, and I like it for that, I put it on my mediator a lot of times. And cool feature about this is you have this little hole. You can't probably see it, but it is a kind of lock thing where you can see where it's in position. It's there. When it's not locked, it's not there. And also you have this sticker which says when it's locked to like pull to unlock it and push it in to unlock it. And you also have it embedded into the plastic over here. But about that, yeah, it's pretty nice length. Only problem is if you mod your blasters, which I don't. And even then, I hold it still with my hand. I just put it on my shoulder and it helps out a little bit, but it's mostly for the feel. But this stock was a really great one. Okay, I'll just put it back. Now we'll go after the Warden, which is pretty cool, I gotta say. Starting at the front, we do not have an end strike barrel lock, but that's because we have 8 barrels which you can put darts in, which hold their smart AR, so as you go down it's going to perform less good. This one performs a bit less than Spectre, but that's because it's a shotgun. It shoots 2 darts at once, so you can pull it and then it shoots both. You can hold, prime back, prime forward, fires automatically, so slam fire, amazing. And then a thing which I see why I didn't put it as a feature is you pull your hand a lot, put your finger against this, then you slowly push it. You can fire 1, then 2nd. It's so hard that I don't even ever use it, and I don't see a reason for it. But if you find it easy to do, or you just want to do it, sure, I do it sometimes, but usually I'm using this blaster for the shotgun, so I don't see a reason to use it for that. Anyways, Oh, we have this grip, pump grip, which is pretty nice. The prime isn't smooth, I'm gonna say that, but it isn't bad. It's not like you're like going like, it's not like that. It's still good. And unlike the Berate's review, it does not have any flashing, which is nice. I don't want to get cuts, and if it had flashings, I would only remove them now because I want you to know if they had them, but they do not, so I really like that. The blaster is a bit creaky, but I don't see it as that big of a problem. We also have a N-Strike barrel lug at the top, and it's the cheap version. The trigger is, as I said, you can do that, but it's pretty hard because it's a leaf spring or plastic spring trigger, which means it isn't as smooth, and that's why it's hard to use. The grip is nice, but see this? That's not good. It isn't as big of a problem right now. I know how to grip it, but if we use it like for 4 hours, it's not gonna be good. And I see why it is, because the trigger, part of the trigger actually goes there, so they just put that. You couldn't like move like the trigger a bit. I'm saying like you could do some other things to make this blaster good, but this one, yeah, you can do it yourself, but yeah. But yeah, I also have a sling attachment point over here and over here, and my friend PhoneQuest asked why you see, you can put darts there, but they don't hold in. Why they didn't do that? Well, I can tell you one thing. First, when I used this blaster, I loaded it like this, and I didn't see all the darts, so sometimes I would put it there. And I knew I didn't put it right because it was loose. Like this, it wouldn't be loose, and you wouldn't know. And mostly for smaller kids, which that is basically what Nerf is for, smaller kids. Even though most of those do it, and I want my parents to play with Nerf. They sometimes play with me, but yeah, could be a bit more. But yeah, basically that would be really confusing. Definitely would be nice. Thing I would be nice to see with the double defense pack would be that on either one of these blasters they included a red dot sight. That would be really cool, especially on this blaster, because you can like have a sight but not a scope, because no scopes will put on there because you can't not prime. Red dot would be real nice, and I think I would like it. On the Warden, red dot would go very well over here, and it's a shotgun, so it goes well. Or you could put a red dot over there, and you got like the 4-round dart holder, which you also got with the Eye of Fire, which I think would be amazing attachment for the rest of the Elite 2.0 line. This was the external review. Now let's go to the firing range. Firstly, Spectre Elite 2.0 blue darts. I'm going to fire them at the target over there. No slime fire because it doesn't have slime. Now, Warden, orange Elite 2.0 darts, 2 shots of normal fire and 2 of slime fire. So, as I said, not the best performance. Spectre does perform at the 70s, so normal. Warden does perform at the 50s. I don't know what mine performs, but the 50s is kind of a emergency shot blaster, but I do take 50s as a shotgun category 2 because yes, this does have 2 plungers, so it should be forming at least 60s. That would be nice, but if it did have spring strong enough to do that, then it would be, it's already a bit harder to prime, but it would be much harder to prime, which wouldn't be nice. And honestly, if you're using a shotgun, you're not going to be using it on a longer range, but still you have the double chance of hitting something. Of course, now to my opinion, Spectre was an amazing buy. I really like it. The barrel goes well on any blaster, even the Mediator. Yes, the Mediator. This goes well on a Mediator, which, sheesh. The stock is perfection. Would be better if it was like sturdier. I do not have problems with that. I think it's sturdy enough where I can use it, but it could be sturdier. That's a big problem for some people, not a problem for me though. And honestly, this not sturdy problem just goes away when you have folding. It's really great in a Mediator. Again, the Spectre, while it might not be as cool as the Warden, I like it. It is fun to use, like real fun to use. Yes, the stock is kind of hard to get because you only have the one, sure, but this one is small. The Commander was for the longest my secondary, and still I would use it in a pistol only round. But this doesn't have the handguard and it's quite smaller, so I can put it, holster it, much easier. And one last round. Honestly, that's not a big problem. 6 rounds is good. 5 rounds is worse, of course, but it isn't that bad. Though it doesn't have slam fire, having slam fire is good, but not having it on a pistol, I actually like this not having slam fire, because most of the times when I have the Commander, I would just slam fire it and then I would have no siren. This is better at that. And also, we can just not talk about that cylinder. You can't do that. It's really great. Actually, I would say the only problem with this blaster is the grip. This grip is a bit small for my hands. It's already kind of small, which I don't have small hands. I just have thin fingers. I'm not small after all. I'm 13 and I'm like 180 centimeters. That's big. But it does have a string release, so that's something. I hope this review you like, because except from the Warden, many people did the review of it, but only Bray did in depth, because he reviewed it after the problem with them breaking, and mine didn't break, so that's nice. And so I can go deep into the review, and I'm happy to say it's better than when the Barrett got it. So yeah, some things I have to say about them. This was my best buy for 50 euro. It was good, and €50 or $50 might look too expensive. Honestly, they could put the price a bit lower, like at 40s. Well, actually, it was in the 40s, but delivery, and that isn't anywhere else. Well, honestly, my country, Either you get this, or you get the saber bow, if it's called that. Which honestly, this is much better. I think I have to say is sorry. Week before, I didn't post a video. That is because I was sick. Maybe you can see, but on my face I do have some scars of that. I don't know how to say it in English, but yeah. So I didn't make a review. I even had my temperature was 37, 38, so sorry. And this week we are moving, so after this week, maybe the next week there won't be a video. I think there should be, and this is actually the last video, should be the last video here. So I hope you liked it. My name is Nixie. Go subscribe, watch his videos, and I did check on Google Translate how to pronounce your name, and it's Flohi. If you want me to pronounce it a different way, just say that in one of your videos. Go subscribe to him. He has some real nice reviews, much better than mine, and on Blasters I don't have, so you should go there. I know nobody's going to go there, but please go. But before that, subscribe to me. Anyways, my name is Nixie. Bye bye.